Today's episode is sponsored by War Thunder. Today I've invited the rest of the Wonky Quartet to play a match using some of Master Saga's best decks. This is Saga All-Stars.
We got the crew back together for a round of Master Saga All-Stars, and I'm bringing one of the most powerful decks in Saga history. This is our Shino Bird deck that comes from episode 9 of season 6 of Master Saga. And this is quite possibly one of the craziest things to ever come from the series. From what Doug told me throughout the other 6 seasons of Saga before this, ritual decks could never really come together. They just require too many things. The ritual spell, the required ritual monsters, and good support to actually make them come to fruition. We were lucky enough to hit all the check boxes, and maybe even more, to get this Shino Bird deck looking like one of the toughest decks in history. And it wasn't even halfway through the season. This is right before the ban list. This is episode 9. Remember, in episode 10, they banned a whole bunch of key cards like Shino Bird's Calling. We had to try something like Breath of Acclamation to make this work. We also had Preparation of Rites, OG Prep. Remember, we had 3 of those. We're not playing any because we still have access to Pre-Preparation of Rites, which was also banned by the guides to sort of curb this deck a little bit. So this is like the deck in its most powerful spot that we had it in season 6. And I'm happy to be able to run it back again because damn, it feels good. Just some cards in here like Pot of Prosperity is a great generic card to have. Harpy's Feather Duster to wipe back row. Clockwork Knight is notorious in any of the Dzeeff series. And then, of course, Pankratops, too, tucked away. This is like an insane list. I'm really, really happy. Looking back, this is definitely one of the best decks we've ever seen in Master Saga. And at its peak, I think especially only 9 episodes in, the guys didn't even come close to this. Look at the extra deck, too. It doesn't seem like much on the surface, but there's 2 amazing rank 4s, which is more than we asked for like the most recent season, right? We had Baguska and Asophiel, 2 amazing rank 4s to be able to make with our spirits. If we go turn 1, just Baguska in defense is too good. And then Asophiel's like removal. It's amazing. And then we also have the Herald of Arclight for Diviner. This deck truly had everything going for it. It was a blast to play in the moment. I cannot wait to run it back for some games. Hopefully we can get some dubs. It also lines up really well against notably Farfa, who could be playing his Plunder Patrol deck. That deck was really, really crazy. But notably, there's no wind ship. So it would be really funny to run up into that thing in the All-Stars round. I'm feeling rather confident. I like seeing these cards again. Let's see what the boys are on.
So, unsurprisingly, we've picked Goatee. This is Goatee from right before it was banned rather than at the ban list for a couple of reasons. Firstly, I think that actually this is better positioned than the one we built with the no ban list at the end of the season. And secondly, Doug said we're not allowed to use the ones for the no ban list at the end of the season. We're picking this one over, I think the Sword Soul deck that I had in the other season I was in was maybe comparably strong. Recall that this went on a 6-0 sweep, but being completely realistic, I don't actually think it's a 6-0 deck. It got a lot of value off of a lot of misplays from Doug and Gage, and they'll be playing decks that are much more forgiving of misplays than what they were actually playing during that time period. So I think things may not go so hot. That said, the list is cracked. Of course, 3 copies of Kashtira Ogre is crazy with the preparation. We get to play these power traps that are good in a vacuum, and we even pulled 2 paces on our first go. I am smuggling in the Royal from later in the season. That's it, though. Should be fun.
Gage, welcome back to the Master Saga series featuring the undisputed ultimate victor of the vast majority of the Master Saga seasons. As someone who has 3 total under his belt after competing in 5, that's a pretty impressive record. What are we bringing for our all-star deck this week? I made all of that up, by the way. Comment down below if you thought that I was actually I mean, it could be true. I don't know. I haven't tracked it. I just made it up. Like, maybe it's true, maybe it's not. Anyway, this is the deck list for today. This is Ritual Beast. Some of you may recall the Fusion deck was also pretty insane, I think, in Master Saga Season 6. I decided to bring this one because I'm very familiar with Ritual Beasts, and I think it's a very good deck because of the power of the staples. This was before we banned the starter deck things, so it's really, really powerful. And I figured it would be a good show this time round because you can kind of just get carried by things like Raigeki, Dark Hole, Dino Mishra, Smashing Ground. So sitting on a big giant dolphin, combo with Canahawk until you get into your multiple steeds and ambushes. Despite the lack of the new support, I think this is a really good solid deck. And it's much easier to play as well because like the Runic for Hire stuff has a lot of combos that I haven't done in like 6 months, so I don't want to mess anything up. So it's a nice and simple, and I figured this would be a good one for the All-Stars best decks that we brought to Saga.
Alright, so I had a few options options when it came to deck choice for today. We had the Drytron DPE deck from all the way back in early season 2. That one was pretty good and it won a few episodes before getting completely banned. There also was the Salamangreat deck that I pretty much just played in this previous season, so that was always on the table. And there was the Springans deck from last season. It had a few different iterations and I did think it was quite powerful. I also had a Fluffle deck list from season 4, I believe, or season 3, one of those two, that was pretty good but got banned after just 2 episodes. But the one that we are settled on is Orcust. So this is from season 4, episode 14, and it's one of my favorite decks ever. I think it has a really strong going first combo. I think it's fairly consistent, but it's also extremely versatile when going second, featuring cards like Dingirsu and Borlo Dragon, which are great at dismantling boards. This deck is really resilient. You can keep having recursion out of the graveyard every single turn. It recycles stuff. It's just a really solid strategy. It also has the Kaijus in here. We have 3 copies of Raiden and 2 copies of Godarla, which should help dismantle the opponent's boards, which is great. But then also I wanted to play this deck because it features one of my favorite combos of all time in Master Saga. This deck, if it draws the red Resonator, which it does have sort of 4 copies here, can summon Muddy Mud Dragon, do the normal Orcust combo, and then you Muddy Mud Dragon effect to summon Mirror Jade using the Dingirsu to then put it in the graveyard for the symbol skeleton. I think that combo is hilarious. It's one of my favorite things that I've ever done in this show, so I'm really excited to hopefully draw that red Resonator and pull that off in this video. Without further ado though, let's see what everyone else brought. Jump into exciting battles with endless possibilities with today's sponsor, War Thunder. Join a passionate community of over 70 million players as you jump into the intense PvP combat of War Thunder. War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made, and it's available now for free on PC, consoles, and mobile devices. Control over 2,500 different tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships of 10 major nations in immersive combat with realistic graphics and authentic sound effects. You can play as vehicles from the early 1900s all the way up to modern times, so the choice is yours. I'm no stranger to misplays, but with War Thunder's extensive X-ray view, I can see exactly what happened to my vehicle during combat, so I know where to improve during the next battle. I could really use that X-ray view for this series. War Thunder is available for free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and mobile. The mobile version is brand new and it's perfect for when you want to battle on the go. Sign up using my links in the description below or the pinned comment to get a huge free bonus pack, including the exclusive Eagle of Valor decoration, 100,000 silver lions, 7 days of premium account, and more. This bonus is available on PC and consoles for both new players and returning players that haven't played within the last 6 months. Thank you, War Thunder, for sponsoring today's video.
Farfa, I have never played against you in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Airing weekly on the Alex Simo YouTube channel.
Well, folks, it all comes down to this.
It all comes down to this.
So this is a big moment. This is a big universe crossover. This is Marvel versus DC right here. You guys are in different eras.
Dzeeff?
This is like
Wheel?
when Superman and Iron Man jacked each other off.
Can we start off a little more normal than this?
I was gonna say this is like the Jimmy Neutron and Fairly
Oh,
Odd Parents
Jimmy and
cross.
Timmy.
Oh,
Who
the
can forget?
The Jimmy
Power
Timmy.
Hour.
That was a big one, dude.
Jimmy
Can I just
Timmy
say-
Power Bottom.
I just want to, before I've started making excuses as I look at my opening hand,
Yeah.
I just want to say that Joseph is at a massive advantage here because I don't watch anything involving him and his content, so I have no clue what he's playing, what deck he's
Dude,
not
who
far
would know?
from you.
There's
If
like
only
100
that
of these
were true.
episodes. I don't know what any of you. I have no clue what you guys are playing. Or me.
Farfa, if only it were true that you didn't
Why
watch
is that?
my shit, then I could have avoided 2 weeks of headache at the hands of I should have gotten first.
Well, let's hope that you get fourth today. I'm going to normal summon Spiritual Beast Petalfin.
Oh,
God,
this is-
okay.
Set
I
two
kind of.
conspicuous cards.
What season was this
wait,
from?
okay.
Wait,
It is
What?
Master Saga Season 3.
season
Three?
3.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember
so,
this deck
funnily
doing a
enough-
little more than Petalfin Pass.
Yeah,
Alright,
well, listen,
I'm gonna
Doug,
special
you-
summon Kashtira Ogre.
Wow, that is kind of...
These cards didn't even
Bad.
exist when Season 3
And the
came
thing
out.
about Kashtira
Exactly.
Ogre is that ogres are like onions. Okay, so I'm trying to plumb the depths. I think 3 is when I started watching Master Saga.
Yeah.
So I don't recall this deck being that good. I'm a little confused as to why you've brought it.
I mean, is this before all the new Ritual Beast cards
Yeah, but
too?
it was
Like,
still
not
It is
that you
good.
had
free
access
support,
to?
yeah.
Just regular Ritual
And-
Beast combo. It was the Ad Rev killer, so he's brought it back.
I'm gonna
The
make
ad
you
rev
do,
killer.
if you have a steeds, I'm gonna make you do it now.
That's really annoying because I didn't get the priority to use at the start step, but whatever. Hopefully you don't hit anything important.
Toggle moment.
Toggle.
Did you mess around with the new support? I thought I saw one of you trying to read some spreadsheets.
Oh yeah, I love that deck. This deck is like one of my
Oh
favorites.
my god, these
time.
are all
Like,
bad
that's why I'm playing
banishes.
it.
Oh, wait.
Oh, a Feather Duster.
Yeah.
Dude, I have one of those in
well,
my
it
deck
banishes-
too. That's crazy.
Banishes face down, so it is quite good.
Oh,
but I
you're
don't
right,
know
you're
if
right.
I want to give you.
See you
when.
later.
I'm actually pretty happy with you being caught on just the beasts. So as good as Rampingu is, hold up.
I will semi-reveal? I don't know if that's a word I would use,
Let's
but
take that one.
the advantage for the earlier seasons, and you may be wondering, is remember we used to be able to use the structure decks. So that's a huge part of why this deck feels really good.
What are
I
you
decided
talking
for-
about? We've never been able to use the structure decks. Oh, you mean the starting ones? Sorry, the starting
starter.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean-
Yeah.
Do you have, by chance, any jelly cannons in your list?
He might.
It's possible. It's possible.
Back when I was given the unexpected dies instead of having to spin them on a wheel. Those are the good old days.
Have you managed to get yourself a die in Saga? Like just natty pulled from... Oh, I don't think you can pull them from
No,
Master
so we
Packs,
added on
actually.
the wheel, on the loser's wheel, you can craft 3 legacy pack cards. So I've gotten to the
Okay.
die every time.
Is it a legacy pack card or is it
It's
like
a legacy, yeah.
starter?
It's Legacy. Legacy.
It comes in the packs as well. Okay.
Yeah, some of them aren't, but that one does. Also, we didn't do any of this main phase 1, I guess.
I guess he was
yeah,
terrified of
this-
seats.
Was
That makes sense. There's the fish.
Abyss Keeper. How
Test
late into
Keeper.
the how late into the season did you guys pick your deck from? I picked mine from like episode 9, like right before a ban list.
Mine is from.
I didn't even research that much. I just went to the finale episodes because that's where we play the best
Oh, you mean the
decks
one where I
anyway, right?
said you can't
Where you
choose
said
decks
don't
from?
use
Get
the
them from the
finale
finale.
episode? I'm gonna scream, bro.
That's crazy.
So you just stole from the.
way.
That's kind of crazy.
Farfa
I mean, at least-
read directions.
How is-
Challenge
His most
level
powerful deck
impossible.
is Summon Patelafid Pass too. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's probably fine anyway, admittedly.
Yeah, it's fine. Mine's from right before Banlist as well, Gage. Mine was like episode 14
Mine's
of season
from-
4.
Can you imagine
Jeff-
where mine's from? By the way, this is pretty difficult. to
This is
figure
just
out,
last
so-
season, isn't it? This is just
Yeah.
Really? You
powerful.
had some strong decks season 4.
Thunderbolt!
I'm surprised you didn't.
Oh, that's terrible.
that's
for me.
insane.
Holy shit.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
That wouldn't
so
be in
bad.
your deck if this
It's
wasn't
like,
from episode 20.
Yeah, it's almost
hold
like
up,
a
hold up,
Go
hold up.
format in a way, right? Because the deck itself is terrible, but it has a lot of just crazy staples.
Well, because at this time, we were still opening the bundles and keeping the cards from it. So we'd
Oh,
have
you
Ash,
guys got to keep the bundle
Judgment.
cards.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
yeah.
Did
Now,
we-
at the time, there
did
were
we
like
do
half
that?
as many bundles, to be fair. But yeah, it was
Oh.
pretty broken.
Was there a
Damn.
Raigeki bundle? No, there wasn't. How do you get Raigeki?
I think
Isn't
he
it
just
from like
natty
solo
pulled
mode?
this.
Well,
Lucky.
you gotta promise me, Doug. The moment we get a Cash Tira Fenrir bundle, you gotta bring me back on for for another season.
Okay, what about this? Is what
Can you
everyone's
follow
by the
suggesting.
way-
directions? Can you follow
Wait,
directions?
you guys are missing out on like a fucking crazy.
The
sequence
White
that
War
I'm doing
Dolphin's
right
gonna
now.
come back.
I saw
That's
it.
pretty cool.
Is that really that
Yeah.
crazy?
Yeah, because he gets the
Yes.
Goatee cards back too.
Okay, sure. I get a normal
God.
summon.
Yeah, out here talking about,
Ramping.
yeah, my deck was really good. I have a Raigeki in it, and I'm like doing quantum equations in order to keep you off these monsters.
Damn, that's crazy.
Have we-
anyway,
did we use the prep effect?
ping-
Yeah,
Yeah, we used everything.
Is this actually just
Oh,
from
I'm
the?
gonna
There's no
set
way you played Ritual Beast in the
and pass.
finale that season, Nadir. Did you actually just rip from one of those?
Awesome.
Yep, I did.
That was like the one rule was don't.
I guess mistakes were made.
It's fine. It's fine.
Mistakes were made.
He said be on time, and he couldn't even get the first checkpoint done, get the correct deck.
Well, we're
I
gonna
was
find
on
out.
time. I
Maybe
just
it
like
wasn't.
apparently took a shortcut.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't as broken back then. Maybe it's okay.
You know what? We'll cut him some slack. This is from
The
season
thing I'm
3, yeah.
really
Yeah,
upset about, by the way, is apparently I didn't pull a the target in the X deck required for me to be able to send a psychic, a tamer, essentially. So that's been
Ulti Gaiapello. Ulti Gaiapello is the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point, that was the only
Apparently,
one.
So that's really rough. It has put me at a significant disadvantage.
I kind of remember the
We live.
Winda being a real pain in the ass. I'm surprised you didn't bring
Yep.
Gusto, though. I think that was the superior strategy.
Come on. That deck was cool. That deck
Is
was cool.
Winda's a recurring problem in Saga, huh? It's been around for a couple
Yeah,
seasons.
it's popped
done-
up. Yeah, it's.
And
I think
I am
even,
just, I hate to be the, I am really pissing on you.
You're
dog.
fucking
This is-
demolishing
yeah,
him.
this is
It's
okay.
not going well. Oh,
So-
that
Yeah, I
Dark
mean,
Hole would have helped a lot, I think.
Unfortunately, I
Ozen, man.
didn't
Okay.
have bricked.
You're gonna
Your
draw
deck has
Gaiapello.
Dark Hole too.
Dark Hole Regeki.
Like, I think I
So,
could have played the Runic for a higher deck or that Fusion deck, but I figured it's been so long that I would end up like playing it suboptimally, so it's better
You
to
play
just
Plunder.
Navy
I thought your
Dragon
Plunder deck
deck?
was
Yeah,
crazy. I thought that's what you were
Plunder.
gonna
Yeah.
That one was good as well.
I mean,
yeah.
Ritual Beast, is
Yeah.
that a deck that's known for being easy to play, would you say?
It is for me. I've played it a lot.
Okay, well, we don't all have 10,000 IQs, you know, like...
Yeah, it is what it is.
Maybe
Speak for
once you've
yourself.
studied the newer spreadsheets, the older spreadsheet seems a lot easier by comparison.
That's a good point. That's very true.
Was that a Pelio?
Yeah,
looking?
so I just don't have access to a tamer.
Let's
good
go.
game.
Yeah, you know,
Good
I'm not so... I think you should have asked to chat. I don't know if they would have came up with the Ritual Beast.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
They probably would have followed
Who's
the
next?
rules.
Who's next?
too.
All
All right, Doug. You might have
the
noticed I let
roulette
you go
account.
first, buddy. Play your cards carefully.
Play.
does
What
that
would
mean?
you make me? I don't know. I can't play around it. I'm gonna set. I'm gonna normal summon. I don't get to draw my really cool stuff. Scrap
Crap
Recycler.
Recycler.
Oh,
is this
you know,
Orcus
Doug,
combo?
I'm
from
actually-
Orcus?
I was going back and looking. I'm
Oh, it
surprised
is!
you didn't pick Salamangreat. I feel like that deck was unbeatable.
So this deck, do you remember the wonky combo in it? It's one of my favorites in the whole show. I was this deck, if it opens Red Resonator, can perform a combo where you do Orcus combo and then you have Muddy Mud Dragon, which you use
I
to
remember this.
fusion summon Mirror Jade with the Dingirsu. So you end on Mirror Jade plus
Yeah,
Dingir.
yeah.
I thought that was so
Sexy.
funny.
Dang.
No, I think
You were able to. What season was this from, Doug?
4. This was 4. That was honestly like one of the more. That was a super competitive season. We were on some. I mean, Joseph had a crazy Sword Soul deck that season. That might have been an option, but I think Goatee's probably better.
Full up.
It doesn't really matter. I guess I just do this and then that and then equip and then I don't have anything like too crazy to do here. Okay, we'll just send the World Wand, activate the World Wand. No, so this deck, and I feel like it had the Salamangreat deck does have a little bit of a bricking problem, kind of. So I was a little worried about that, but I think that this is a pretty strong contender. I'm going to be honest. And
Has Harp always been legal in Master Duel?
it was at
I
one.
I think it was
was
at
actually
one at some
unbanned.
point, maybe.
Yeah,
Was it at
Nadir-
1 maybe at this point?
I think had it was at 3 at this point. Nadir had like the first Orcus deck in history, which was one of the first very strong decks that popped up. And
I think it was because that was the season we ignored the ban list, right?
yeah, we did when they added. Isn't that crazy to think about? The game didn't always have unlimited format, so when they added unlimited format, we did unlimited for a little bit. Things got a little crazy.
This game has changed so much.
Yeah, isn't that weird though? Like they didn't have an unlimited option. You had to use
Yeah,
the
like
ban
as
list.
soon as a card was banned, you just couldn't play it anywhere.
Oh right, the fucking. Oh, the.
The
Shinui?
Shinobirds. The Shinobirds,
Shinobird,
right?
that one, yeah.
yeah. Come on.
Go. Let's go.
See, I was so ready for you to bring Plunder today, Farfa, because I was like, what wind ship are you going to make there, bro? I was ready.
Wind ship.
Shadowbirds, I think, are my all-time favorite deck from Saga.
They're crazy. I had a janky one from a million seasons ago, but Gage actually has like.
Yeah, to have this come together, like with the pre-preps and then, like all the callings, everything, it was really like. Looking back on it, I don't even know how I got all these cards.
It was just a
Masquerade?
constructed list. Like it was
Oh
really
yeah,
good.
it's nuts.
Damn,
Doug, you had 2 Galatea and a you were popping off in this season.
this was a cool deck. I'm a fan.
right.
I wish I got to show off the red resonator, but it's fine.
Okay, all right, my turn to play. Let's start powerful. This card, absolute menace in Saga history. I'm summoning Dino Wrestler Pankratops.
Oh my god.
Can you? That's like the perfect. Okay, that's fine.
Didn't you have like 2 at some point as well?
I think so.
Probably.
I think
This
so.
guy.
Isn't that crazy?
It's always the
It was
perfect.
very
He's
good.
the perfect everything forever.
Okay, what am I doing? Am I popping your Babel here? Why do I feel like that's the move? Like I think I'm popping your Babel.
Bro's
Wait, was
popping.
it you said was it Babel or the trap card?
I
He
set
set Babel.
Babel.
So I think I pop the Babel and just remove your.
Does that make you feel like a man if you
Oh,
do
do
that?
you have?
Popping
Oh,
the
I mean,
Babel?
bro, you didn't even a nice toggle. You don't have Symbol Skeleton in that graveyard. This is where you tell me you don't have Symbol Skeleton at all, and it's this actually doesn't like make any sense.
No, I didn't have the toggle on. What do you want from me?
I vividly remember Gage being specifically the person who shouldn't be criticizing anyone's toggling ability, if we recall.
Hey, listen.
You
was
literally just
here.
lost a game because of toggle off. Come on.
Is this right? Is this really what I'm?
I mean, I don't know if that ogre made a difference.
5
to be
cards
fair,
in
but-
hand, Gage. How many of those
That's a
are
good
like
point.
playable cards? That's the real question.
Oh, you better watch the fuck out, Doug. You don't know what I'm up to, bro. You're gonna
Okay,
get
man.
smoked.
Okay, I'm not willing to. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I don't remember
Also-
rituals being part of the prompt.
Yeah, true. Accurate. We'll just activate some effects to give you cards to bounce to my hand, I guess.
Sure, dude. Sure.
That's fine.
By all
That's fine.
means.
Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get that symbol out of there. That's fine. Nightmare, the wand, and see, I didn't
Baguettes.
need the babble at all.
I think you did actually. Right?
Yeah, well, you know what? What is World One's trigger effect, by the way? This card sent to the grave, especially when World Legacy from your
Summons a
hand.
world legacy from your hand, right?
All right, check me out. I'm gonna activate my Stars Align above the shrine. This was
Card is
awesome
so
because
fucking
this Shino Bird, they just got like the new support.
I just hope
think
the
they
rest of your
injected
hand
it
is
in-
bricked. I'm sorry. I just hope the rest
Doug,
of it
wait.
sucks.
Oh, that's really good.
Wait, couldn't you just
I was
like
wondering, I
crescendo
was
the
like-
ritual monster effect?
I think those can
Well-
get chain blocked. I don't know. This has like the 2 effects. I'm not willing to risk it. Okay,
No,
Chalice.
I'm with
Line.
you, Doug. No need to spend any extra time thinking.
Nadir didn't have to suffer through. Well, actually, maybe you did. I can't remember. I'm so confused. No, this was a Nadir season. Yeah, the Shinos.
It was a Nadir season, yeah.
Was this I think this was the season where Gage went from like full power Pearly to full power Shuridu.
It wasn't full power
I
Pearly. It
remember-
was just like beauty control. That deck.
But it
actually
was
not that
good.
That
Damn
Pearly
it.
deck we were considering. We were
It was
considering the
very
Pearly deck
powerful.
for this this All Stars episode, and he went back to it and it was like, this deck doesn't have anything in it. I don't know
Yeah.
why you all were having such a problem with like 2 copies of Beauty. Nothing.
Well, it was
I
early
think it's
on.
'cause, like,
Beat this.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was like
first week.
yeah. I remember it was like week 1 that Gage just had like a negate consistent boss
Like
monster. when
in
we
the
were
My
playing
Friend
with, like,
Pearly.
It was like it
Unexpected
did
die.
lose to Gemini Elf, but like that's good early.
Yeah, true. Accurate.
Do you have plans going forward, Doug?
Nope. This is it. This is the end of. This is it. Also, Gage, can we just talk about the fucking you had Pank book? Like, what the hell could I possibly have put up?
Oh no,
that?
I'm telling you, man, this deck was like actually nuts, bro. I think like
Oh, trust me, I know.
everything
I
worked
lost you a
out
bunch
just
of times.
perfectly for this.
Oh
Shade.
my god, Jesus Christ!
This gets
Yes. What's the plan, Doug? Are we doing Master Saga with Joe Biden next, or what? What are you doing?
Well, I mean, you're on Dash. We got cars to race. Vroom vroom.
Sure. Yeah. I'm just wondering.
It's like when
I
are we
think it-
getting that disgusting little twink out of our lives?
What? Gage can't
Little.
leave these shows.
Aw.
What is this? Okay, oh please just don't do anything. Tribute, add 1 spirit monster and a ritual spell. That's fine.
No, it does everything.
No, that's
It does,
Wow.
yeah. You're getting
That's-
you're getting absolutely smokatron right now, bro. I hate to be that guy.
Smokatron.
Smokatron.
I love the way you talk, Gage. It's just it's perfect. It's so good.
This deck is so
How
good,
are you
dude.
normal?
So
Oh, double
good.
normal.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
yeah, double
We gotta
normal.
we gotta get you on this in TCG. Just like a deck to have, to bust out if people want to jam games.
Yeah, it's called
And then I get to use the calling.
The Edison deck?
Vayu Turbo. Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
No,
it's like
this Shadow Baron list.
no,
I'm sure you could probably pick up this deck on TCG Player for like $10.
I bet you could win a
Oh, it's
YCS
maybe
with this
less.
list.
Yeah, you think so?
This list.
I think exactly you could. No one else. All right, let's see the Amano Awado. Didn't you have Amano too? Wasn't that the irritating part?
I do, but I didn't. I wasn't able to search it in this combo.
No back row to shuffle back, Gage?
Do I summon this, bro? No, I kind of want the Aratama back. It's too broken. So.
You don't want to make a rank 4?
No, I was thinking about it. I have Baguska in this
About to say
deck.
you got
Would you believe I have
Baguski.
good rank 4s too?
Oh
yeah,
my
it's kind of
God.
crazy. I don't think I'm gonna summon anything. This is fine. We'll go battle phase. Pew.
Guska seems pretty terrible against Orcust anyway.
Yeah, not.
I will say,
It does stop
Douglas, you would have been totally fucked a million ways from Sunday if he had kept Stars Align across the
Oh,
shrine.
if I
So
kept the field
do
spell,
think
I was
that-
resolving like 8 different effects.
I
during the
do
end
like
phase of this turn.
that crescendo. I think that crescendo was really good.
Well, because either way, he's getting to everything. It's just there's only one card
Better
that
have
has
it.
that dumbass end phase effect. Okay.
I mean, you got cards, Doug. Like you can still do some
Yeah,
things.
exactly.
You got a grave, you got forward hand, you can do this.
When
well,
does
there's actually nothing in the grave.
what is this guy?
We do have the crescendo.
No, we've got the crescendo in the
It just
wand,
returns.
and a Gearsu.
Comes back, yeah.
Does your deck have like Gearsu, the normal summon?
No, I
think
don't
he
even
has
know if that was
one.
out at this point.
It might not have been, because I think that guy was limited or banned for a while.
My favorite thing to talk about is that card when it was released. I spent $100 on Gearsus, thinking it was
Like, you're just
be the
gonna
next
place
big
at a
thing, dude.
Gearsu?
Yeah, I got it on
That's,
day one. And I was like, this
yeah,
is the
Does
shit.
that feel good, Gage?
you
You,
bought it-
regret that?
You
or-
bought it on day one when Harp was banned.
Harp was banned for a little. I mean, it was around for a little bit, right?
I'm fairly certain Harp was banned at the end of 2019, and they didn't have Gearsu during Toss
think I
format.
can
Well, I was a
just-
believer. I was a believer. I just like
I
that
respect
deck.
it.
And
Well, listen, you've got your first editions, etc., etc. You're ready for Orcus format this year, right?
I
You
am.
will be
Oh
playing
my
that
goodness!
surely.
Yeah, the new set comes. No shifter, no
Summon.
dweller.
Do any of your
And
cards do
ironically,
anything?
I don't know if you've,
No, they don't. Okay.
Dear, I don't know if you've played any of that deck. That deck is nice. That
The
link
new one,
is
the new Orcus deck.
it is really good.
Yeah, like
Now that
I
you're
am
unshackled
very.
from the yoke of Konami. You gotta fuck around with those cards on pre-release. They are damn fun.
What
One
set is
shifter,
it? Battles
not
of
no
Legend this
shifter?
summer.
If you hit me with the one dimension shifter, I'm banning you in real life. Like that's not a real thing, dude. Like that's almost as bad. You guys ever get hit with the one Psy-frame gamma on Master Duel?
Oh,
You're
yeah,
just
that's
like this
the
person.
worst.
What is this
Yeah.
guy doing?
That's the
Like,
fucking worst. I'll tell you that much. Okay,
And
let's
you,
just.
you know that all those times that they see Driver in their hand, they're like, I gotta cut this shit. And then they win a game off the gamma and they go, never mind.
Never
I was right
mind,
to
I'm
do
the
it.
best duelist. Yeah. No, I know. What you mean.
Well, Driver's
kinda
level
how I
6. That
sound.
makes.
Where does? Okay, yeah. Okay, send. I know it
Send
looks a little
yourself.
silly. The token.
Oh, it doesn't look silly.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna
Can't
punch
give
the
him back
peacock
the-
really hard.
Oh, I'm
Copy
gonna.
grave.
I'm gonna try to win. I don't know if it's possible.
Ooh.
I was gonna
Wow.
say,
I
like,
think
you
kill me.
really.
I'm just saying,
you do
you don't
have to
kill
kill
me
in
this
this
turn.
turn.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
yeah,
destroying
yeah,
He
you.
no,
does
that's
have,
like
he
the
does
scary
have
part.
Chalice Lime plus the bouncing man. So
It's
I think
Shino
we know the whole
Baron.
hand, right?
Yeah, you do. It's
Pretty much.
Aratama, Sakatama, Chalice Line, Peacock.
Shino
unbeatable.
Baron,
Like,
Peacock,
fucking hell.
and Ball Torture.
That's like
coming in.
Exodia, bro. That's 4 pieces of Exodia.
If I recall, actually, the thing that was keeping
Make sure
this
you
deck
emphasize
back
that crush
was
cards.
you have kind of fucked up incantations, right?
I do. I have like one of each of them, which kind of
Yeah.
solves some problems. But that's all you need, honestly. Is you just need the ones to be able to go.
I just remember it being kind of like you would open a Talismandra and it'd be like, well, fuck, that's offline.
Yeah,
We'll just,
yeah.
We'll put that.
This time I opened up the good card though, the Chalice Slime. So
Yeah.
Get that guy back in there.
Chalice Line may be like one of my favorite cards of all time.
no, you don't
love
say.
that.
Chalice Slime monthly enjoyers anyway.
Yeah, baby.
I think this will
He's so
just
cool. He's great.
not miss.
Hit it.
Well, you win some, you lose
All right.
some, you know.
Well, that's
That's the
classic,
second danger he's
classic
missed.
Douglas Z.
Didn't you do it with Mothman?
Oh, I mean,
too?
no, Doug, it's the same situation, right? Because you would have summoned it and attacked into the token, so it works either way.
That is,
I mean,
that
the
is
body
a
is
positive
pretty
view.
good.
Yeah, that is, you know, thanks. That really means a lot to me.
Yeah,
You know what, I'm
look
gonna
at it that
give you
way.
some cognitive behavioral therapy today. You know.
And now I haven't
Maybe
summoned a
Gage
non-machine.
is in a
Pokeball
rush.
torture?
So I could add a machine.
CBT?
None of these
Exactly.
really do anything, though.
I'm the king of the board.
Summon this. I mean, I
I
guess I
don't
can
think
do...
you could do 8,000. Like you just like constructed Orca struggles to deal 8,000.
Well,
without,
I'm
like,
gonna prove you
Oral
wrong.
Sword in the extra. All right, let's see
Boral
it.
Sword Dragon? Any Boral
Nice.
Sworders? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Zone
that's such a
placement
nice
stuff.
card.
Oh, hello.
Long.
Beautiful.
To be fair, there is like no zone you can summon this in except like the far left, which you should be
To
doing
be
by
fair,
proxy.
wait. Oh, no, wait. I was going to say Gearsu wins here, but Long Gearsu can't attack for some reason. That's just a part of his effect.
He's terrible.
He's terrible.
He is not.
This
I mean,
is
it is
rough.
quite bad.
I don't know.
Isn't your crescendo live?
Yeah,
but,
it just
like, what
doesn't
are you getting
really. I mean, it can
Use
do...
your normal summon.
I mean, if he's got Gizmek Orochi,
I wish.
Orochi.
I think someone did at some point.
I did have Gizmek Orochi.
Well, that's
Yeah,
right.
we almost
I
decked
think
you
I
out
had it.
in one of the seasons, didn't you? Because of
Right,
Gizmek,
yeah.
we had
Oh,
you, like
yes.
0 cards or something.
Hold on, just did I activate the world one? Banish? Yeah, I did. Oh.
So Doug still got the hamburger mate because of Chef this week, and I'm always like shocked the burger sounds like that. Like he still sounds like a wet fart.
Makes sense to me. I don't know. Sounds good.
I don't know
Is
if
that
you've
what happens when you eat burger?
I don't know if you've noticed, but that is definitely just Doug's like default mate.
I do
right?
love that burger.
Can we get a football field in the chat if you?
Crescendo can add from Grave. That's
Let me
kind
see.
of cool.
Let me see some
Yeah, Crescendo's
USAs,
crazy.
some Americas.
USA.
Um,
Oh my god, the YCS finals being a Swiss dude versus an American, and just hearing the crowd chant USA, USA.
That was so awesome.
Yeah, of course
Listen,
you would think
Farfa,
so.
we don't have a lot of opportunities for national pride these days. We got to take them where we get them. Let me
Well,
ask
just
you,
wait
Farfa,
till
where
you
was
walk into the
you're
store and buy a
only-
Nintendo Switch too, right? You'll be seeing that $700 price tag chanting
$9,000.
USA.
But it was made here. It was made in America.
It was made in Ohio.
Farfa,
is that? Oh god.
Farfa, you're the only non-American here.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the best burger you've ever eaten?
The best
Have
burger
you
I've
eaten
ever
a burger?
Yeah. Have you had burger?
Do they make them outside? You know it comes from Europe? Anyway.
I actually heard it comes
That
from
sounds
North
like something a
Korea.
European would say. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if that's real. Like, you know, burgers come from Europe.
Hamburger.
That's
They made
our
the place
thing.
after
Next,
a
you're gonna tell me
burger?
French fries aren't French.
They come from Hamburg.
Are burgers
This
roots or
sucks,
are they
man. I don't
fruits?
think any of this made any
vegetables?
sense.
For sure.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're just making Bomber Dragon or something?
That would be pretty cool.
I think
wouldn't
leaving
it?
Wait,
getting
wait.
Long Gearsu? What are you doing?
What?
He's just gonna
We're getting
spin
Babel
everything,
back.
right?
But we're getting Babel back so that we have access to the fucking guy at least.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Why
not
didn't
like-
you just pitch Symbol
like it.
Skeleton off of to add Babel back? I feel like you went minus, like turbo minus. Oh, you needed to get Ding in the graveyard.
I'll
too.
say I
understand.
needed a way to get Ding in the grave.
Yeah.
I get it.
I definitely played
Unfortunately,
everything
you're dead
correctly.
here, but you're like, oh, mega dead here, dude.
No. I'm
This
fine. I'm fine. I'm shut up.
I'm literally
He
looking
is
at
fine,
lethal
'cause-
in my hand, bro.
You
He's
can
got a lot of
bounce
floating.
everything. You could bounce
What?
everything, but then he can ding, right?
Yeah, he's got a grave.
Check me out.
All right,
Check
okay.
this out.
Sure.
Check me
We'll
out.
summon
Yeah.
Farfa,
Start with
you,
chat.
didn't answer. You didn't answer my question. Where was your best burg?
My best burg? God, I don't know. Probably just like the local Turkish dude who says, "Brother, I do you good deal." Like his burgers are pretty good. Like,
Okay,
We have
okay.
plenty of nice takeaways around here.
Oh, dude, I will say I studied abroad in England, and there was a place
what?
within walking distance of.
Did you?
There was a place. Yeah, there was a place within walking distance of where I was studying that had this chicken doner and chips, and it was a chicken doner over a bed of fries, and they had garlic sauce and vinegar. I'm sure it's totally normal for you people.
Yes.
I ate that. I think probably I was there for one like semester, so about 4 months. I ate it probably 100 times.
It's so good.
The
Nice.
first like 4 times I ate it, I just had crazy diarrhea, and I was like, I'm pushing through. My stomach is going to learn to like.
You just had to
this.
build
And
up a
I did.
resistance.
You're just like on the
But
treadmill.
I haven't gotten to have any since because all the donor places here serve it over rice or salad, and I'm like, come on, can you just fucking put a bunch of grease on it?
Man. And I bet the Turkish guy at the counter doesn't even call you boss.
It's not authentic if they don't call you boss.
Yeah.
They did call me boss, and one time we were going out to like a drag bar, and I was kind of done up, and so I was like, I still want chicken donor chips. So I got the fucking donor, and the guy goes, "Here you go, boss." And he said it like that, and I was like, it's okay, man.
I'm sorry. I
just
think we
fucking
glossed
around.
over this. Are there pictures of you being dragged up?
Yeah, here, crush cards. Put this in there. No,
I saw
took
the
a class on it,
magic
actually.
school bus picture. That was pretty funny.
Hop on the magic school bus. Oh my goodness. I
Yeah,
missed that
Gage,
show.
what? I'm gonna
you guys
shuffle back
build
cards. Are
your
you ready
magic-
for this?
I'm so ready for this, buddy.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Does this
I'm
even
ending the game here. Wait!
nothing bounce back to
What have you done?
hand?
Owned.
Oh, I have this Amado Awado. I was like, surely I just summon it. Oh,
Owned.
that's a bunch of bullshit,
No.
Ding.
Yeah,
You
man.
can just
yeah.
get it out here, right?
Gage, someone in your chat just said Farfa only eats kebabs. Like, hello? I'm taking this to heart. This is very personal.
bro,
That's like
casual
saying,
racism in the Nim Nim stream?
Yeah.
Absolutely
Okay, I didn't
not.
realize that you were gonna.
usually you gotta
what
go to
just
Farfa for
happened
that.
there?
I normal
Yeah.
summoned Amado Awado. And then
game's
you can't
over.
Is the
activate
Saki
monster
ta-
attacks, so.
Yeah. I felt like I had toggle
Tama
on
does not
after the
have to summon
Sakitama
itself,
was
no.
revealed. No? Was that just
No,
res-
no.
No.
GG. GG.
Okay, get to go first. Oh, this poor ritual beast deck. Oh.
Oh, you got to take it out back. I can't believe, guys, that this is even cheating. This is the best he could come up with. I'm shocked.
Really, I like if I could play any deck from the finale, I would play the deck I'm playing with 18 unbans, right? Like,
I will say that there may or may not have been perhaps a few minutes of effort put into scouting my best deck through the archives, but
Dude,
I
I,
think,
spend
you
so
guys are
much
counting me out too
time
quickly.
trying to find good stuff for your you know, you put the cube and I read through the cube and I look at the rules. You send that April
that's-
Fool's
okay,
video
now
that
we
has
know- now he's
800
capping.
rules.
Now
I
he's
read
capping.
through that. I have two requirements.
yeah,
Pick a
that's
deck
literally a
that
lie.
you've played that wasn't from the finale.
all right, so this
Doug is not reading
this
any
was
cards.
Attempt
This is
one.
how I caught you.
I got
as
a
the
lot
Amogus.
better, but this was like a picture I took mid getting my face done.
Yeah, man, you're killing it. I bet that guy was all over
Killing
it.
This was literally first attempt, but this is what I looked like. There was like a wig involved, but this is what I looked like going to the chip shop.
That is
the guy, he
definitely a
tried.
false
We'll-
question mark situation.
Oh, that's. I guess maybe that's fine. Maybe that's
I'd
okay.
hesitate calling you boss, too. That was really respectful of him, actually.
Oh
you
wait,
know?
that actually.
Yeah, he-
oh
I mean-
shit!
Inclusive.
Wait, that draw unironically changes everything. This draw, like, truly.
This changes everything.
This changes everything.
Oh wait, are we gonna get to see the fabled combo?
Fabled.
Yeah. From here, this is where the fun begins.
Fun begins.
Crush
Everyone
cards.
here
That's
in
a
the
little.
chat wants
That's
to
a little
join the
Star
room.
Wars
The room
fun for you.
code
That's a
is,
freebie.
Wait, that's like really funny. This
I-
is where the fun begins.
I just
from
gotta
Star
lock.
Wars.
I just gotta lock in real quick. I just gotta lock in. So
Wait,
we're
hold
gonna
up,
go
hold
brass
up. Wait,
bombard.
that's like that. Wait, that's kind of fucking epic.
I'm
Wait.
just moving on. You know,
This is
I'm
where the-
someone that
This is where
What are
the
you
fun
talking
begins.
about?
joy with my,
Wait,
really
remember
enjoys.
Anakin, he's flying the machine, and he goes, "This is where the fun begins." And then he starts blasting the robots.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is
Obi-Wan
like summoning a
Kenobi goes,
machine and
"Anakin."
going, now,
Hold on, I gotta do some calculations.
Anakin, you probably shouldn't be doing that.
Put that back.
You Obi-Wan, I do what I want. I'm
next
Darth
Pack
Vader.
Dash
He
episode,
says
I'm
that.
opening with, now this is pod racing.
That'd be pretty good, honestly.
Was that the
Remember
line?
like period in like 2016?
Was that a line? Yeah. Well, no, it's not. It's based on, Now this is. Wait.
When like
I'm sure that was a line in Phantom
that
Menace.
was.
Do you guys think pod racing is as safe as, like, a NASCAR or Formula One race? I feel
Looks
like
way
people
more
NASCAR
dangerous. It looks
Isn't NAS-
super dangerous.
Are those?
I know,
one
it's
is
just
very
people were so willing to just get in these pods and explode.
Also, isn't like NASCAR like the equivalent of like a child jumping into a ball pit compared to like a boxing ring? Because like you just drive in a circle.
I mean, you die.
What?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
but
like the
they're
most
going really fast, dude. Are you
oversimplification
kidding
ever,
me?
and I don't even like
That's like,
NASCAR.
Bro, me in the NASCAR track.
You
asking
just
for
drive in a
directions. Go left.
You know
circle.
how many
Asking
people
for
just die? That's like being like Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, it's just playing with
Yeah, but
cardboard.
comparatively to Formula One, you know, like that's significantly
Formula One,
more
they just
dangerous.
drive in a line. At least a circle has a turn.
I don't know. I'm
Dude,
just
those
gonna
cars
do
go
this.
like
I'm just gonna do
200
this.
miles an hour around
Whatever.
corners and
Whatever.
shit. What do you mean?
I can't. It's too early. I can't. My
like
brain
mini
can't
like
function.
aircrafts like on the ground. Those vehicles are crazy.
This is a totally European worldview, thinking Formula One is so fucking epic, but NASCAR makes no sense.
It's true. I
think that epic. He's just saying it's more dangerous, which I agree. It's definitely more dangerous, like for sure.
Well, yeah, because they're like
cares?
zipping, and
Like-
it's no. I'll give you that.
The
but-
cars are just more slender. Yeah.
Pretty
I don't
sure
think they
the most
drive, like,
dangerous thing about
Camaros,
NASCAR is
so that's
actually
kinda lame.
going and attending a NASCAR tournament as a minority. Is
All right, Doug. This is the forbidden combo. What was this
I've
supposed
like
to be,
fucked up
mirror game?
like 6 things, so it doesn't really matter. I
No
was
doubt.
too focused
Yeah,
on your
what are
guys'
you
awesome
doing? Like-
story.
Yeah, he's missing out on a babble and stuff like that.
No, I'll get there. I'll
Where's
get
he
there.
on
I'll
the
get there.
babble?
It's just really crusty because I did it wrong.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
No, I
Anyway,
didn't do it
Not
wrong.
to bring it back to Star Wars, but does anyone remember that period in like 2015 when everyone decided that like the prequels were actually good and that we should make a bunch of memes about them?
Okay,
Well, I
don't
think
let's
the problem is, like,
remember who's editing
you know when
this. Let's
something
chill
gets-
for a second.
you know when
Memorable
things get
time to be online. Crush cards, if you feel this way about the prequels, I'm sorry. They are still bad.
Why do I sense we've picked up another pathetic life form?
no, they're not.
I will say I have revised my opinion on one prequel opinion, which is when I was like in my early 20s, I was like, oh, Phantom Menace, worst one by miles. Not remotely true. The second one, where they fuck around in the Geonosis clone chamber for 90 minutes, is way worse. It is
I don't know.
unwatchably bad.
I think Phantom Menace was the weakest one, but I still think it was good.
No,
The
but it's
third
like,
one is
Phantom
going to be
Menace
back
is like
in theaters,
fun week.
so you know that
Third
might be
one's
something
great.
new.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the prequels. You can't really count the third one because the third one actually is fine. It's like
Sorry,
an
Doug.
okay.
Can I just like I've zoned out here. Your end goal is to make a Mirror Jade against Ritual Beast.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
That's
You're
fine.
gonna banish the Elder. You
He's
do
got
Yeah.
ding up too. He's got a ding ready.
No, you're.
if he flips up. the skill
What's
spell.
wrong with Mirror Jade?
Oh, this is
Ding-a-ding.
really good.
I don't see what the problem is personally.
Do you guys
I
think
think
the
it's fine.
prequels
I mean-
for Star Wars? Do you think they're better than the Minecraft movie though?
Impossible, dude. We actually have to. When are we all meeting up? We have to. If it's soon,
wanna
we have
watch
to go
it?
to the Minecraft movie.
I'm boycotting the Minecraft movie because they cut my Queen Valkyrie from it for calling out Jason Momogus or something.
Chasing
No,
Mimosa
no.
or whatever. I saw that.
For
Yeah.
what?
So have
What
you
did-
guys
what did
seen
he
it
do?
yet? Have you
What
guys?
did he do?
Probably not. You guys.
I don't know.
She was
Apparently-
like saying he was mistreating like some of the staff and stuff like that.
Oh, I believe that. Hey,
And,
Doug, just banish
I
Elder.
think they
you win.
cut her.
No, I'm doing this just specifically because he said, "Watch how this doesn't matter." So I want to see how it doesn't matter.
I'm confused. Don't I still get my extra normal here?
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
what?
you're
You have
gonna
one monster on the
ritual
board,
beast.
and
And well, let me just think this through here. How do we do this? We've
Yeah, that's what I
got
thought.
This one.
Yeah, summon Rempangu full combo or something like that.
I will say, I think.
I mean,
a lot of
Lara would be
people
full
are like-
combo, sadly.
I think a lot. Lara would not be combo. Wen would be combo.
is that even true?
Spiritual. There are 3 Laras, donkey boy.
Yeah, well, guess what, asshole? You don't have Lara because this is
Well-
from 2022.
Well, I did say would be, not is.
Lara is a glint in her mother's eye at this point.
You're a glint in my mother's.
Win doesn't do anything either.
Yeah,
right?
it was. Yeah, it was. Oh man.
Okay, so
I think
You
I think the
can-
prequels get away with it because the sequels were so stinking bad. I feel we've done TLJ discourse on this channel, right?
Yeah, because
TLJ, what is that?
The Last,
The Last
Jedi.
Jedi.
Last
Because
Jedi.
I'm
kinda
not a
like
Star
it.
Wars fan. I just kind of tune out whatever you guys talk about when you speak about nerd shit.
But you gotta watch
Nerd.
the Last
Gage, we're
Jedi.
playing a card
It's
game.
a
okay?
very good.
Me,
it's
I'm more
than-
more civilized.
More than a good
bro.
Star Wars movie, it's a good movie.
About to say that.
I'm more
See, I think
civilized.
really people into that or people that are really into Star Wars don't like the Last Jedi because what character assassination? Who cares? From a movie standpoint, it's very good. Like
I just
will
didn't
say
like the
the
Last
one
Jedi
thing-
because it was. I just didn't like it because it was woke.
I was gonna say, I know you had a problem with the fact that there was woman on screen.
Women, yeah, exactly.
For those of you that don't know, Farfa was going to do like the quartering style pivot until I talked him out of it. I told him that he should instead become woke.
Okay, so if I do this, even
some
though
spiritual
we
being.
all said it didn't do
MBT
anything.
is 200% screwed.
Why?
Tune in next week for 300% screwed.
All right, I'll give you that one.
Dude, that is my favorite thing. The slow escalation. Do you know he stole that from Disguised Toast, by the way? I didn't realize this. He stole it from when Disguised Toast would be like 1100 Among Us.
That was your turn, and you were making fun of Mirjade seemed pretty damn good there. I'm gonna be honest.
Deck, by the way, Farfa.
Dude,
that was fucking awesome.
Dude,
really
like there's 20 like staples in my deck. My hand is just 6 ritual beasts.
7 seasons of Saga, and he comes up with fucking normal Rampengu pass. That's unbelievable.
Well, Doug doesn't have lethal yet. He still doesn't
Hold
have
on,
lethal.
I'll find it. Let's all chill for a sec. I'll find it.
I had 6 ritual beasts in hand. I don't know. I guess I suck.
Wait, I can't find. No, I will find it. I just ran out of Galateas. Okay, how much is this?
I think Long Beersu does it, right?
25, and then I can just. I think.
Oh,
Skeleton-
just shuffle back
25,
here.
you know,
Simple
it would
skeleton.
actually be a lot funnier if instead of 25 it was 21.
You should. You need to shuffle back here though to recycle for.
What?
Gala
No,
summon.
Gage told me it can't attack. I did not know that
Why did you
beforehand.
tell him that? Gage, why did you tell him that?
Well, I told him that last game when.
And
it
I
was
remembered.
Saturday.
See, I'm
You're
pretty.
such an
I
ass.
am smart. I
See,
remember.
I could have had him shuffle back and given me another turn. Can I get a homie turn, Doug?
How about a homie read you on the episode where you don't pick a finale deck and you don't pick one that
Wait.
sucks?
Hold on. Wait, guys, I haven't been recording this whole time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah,
wow,
Farfa.
that's-
Woo! Congrats,
God.
Farfa.
At
Alright.
it again.
I don't even know if
What
this
if I
is right.
fucking pass? What if I pass? Then what?
Okay, that
Do
was
it,
like the
then I'll
counter
find
to
a way
it
to kill
that
you.
Nadir and I found.
Doug,
if you
what
just
if we
pass,
just make
you can't
this?
do it.
I'm thinking about
What if we
it.
just make this the new series? What if we just do a Saga All-Star deck
all
every week
old
for like
decks?
a month?
What if we spun
Yeah.
a wheel that had episode
Yeah.
numbers on it, and then we
Now he's
had to
thinking,
play the
now he's
decks from
thinking.
those
Wait,
episodes?
That's like fucking. That's so smart.
It would be.
You should just
particularly
pass.
helpful
We're gonna go Ice Jade Cradle.
Okay.
Grab Tin Loa.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really do want to pass.
I honestly think that Nadir and I discovered that is the play. What is he gonna do?
I'm
Kill
gonna
you?
try it. I'm gonna try it out. I think my hand isn't good enough to like.
Oh my god! What an idiot! No, I'm just kidding.
My
I think
God.
it'll work. I think it'll work.
I actually just kill you then. Hold on.
We'll see.
Oh my God! What a draw! Oh, I for sure kill you here. Let me math
There's
this
no
out
way.
real quick.
Well, because
Oh,
the thing
this
is,
the end of the
if he
game.
can just ritual summon enough, he can, but it does like hurt him a little, or it does hurt him a lot that he can't shuffle back things.
Because the shuffling is not only like a way to equalize the board state, it's also extension. Because
Yeah, that's like the thought. It gets a
It gets Aratama out of
body.
your hand. Yeah. It gets 2 bodies because you go Aratama and Nikitama. Like, I have to hope this is enough. I think the hand I don't think is good enough to beat the bounce.
Right. It's like, yeah, if you go first. I mean, clearly.
That's
I
a
don't know
whole
if you
lot of
guys,
yapping for
realize
someone
this,
who's getting karma
but-
OTK'd in the final after making fun of my 4th place finish.
That is
So,
true.
You
Yeah,
deserve
did
this.
did you see our game actually? Did you watch our game? Because
Yeah, well, you're cheated. You literally stacked my deck. You literally stacked my
I
deck.
did
That
see
is
that.
true.
I saw
I
that.
did do a
I think he
little
did it
stacking.
twice. So
I did it twice. Yeah.
3
Okay.
times, maybe.
No, but I will say, if you go back and watch, despite the fact that like the Goatee deck is designed to go first, I think almost every game I go second. Like, it just ends up being like the N boards in Saga are not so powerful that they can beat like the Goatees banishing on the way to a setup.
Well, I think that going second decks in this format have historically been like pretty. Like my second place deck that I was considering was a Fluffle deck that I played against you, Joseph, for 2 episodes before you banned Polymerization for the first time. That deck was pretty good too, but going second and just killing is a really good way to
Oh my god.
win.
Oh
also,
yeah, you
this
seeing
is-
this? I've got all the
I'm like-
spirits
I'm
on
like
the field,
dead,
bro.
dead, huh?
And the whole gang, what's up? And then bam!
Oh
the
my
best
god.
card, too.
Holy fuck.
Well, that's okay. Luckily, when he tributes these for rituals, he'll just get like a +3.
Only like a +3.
I agree.
You know? We'll go.
Dude, is this the best? I don't. Is the Shinobird deck like the best deck of all time though? Like I don't.
I mean,
know.
if Gage is gonna win, then it must be.
Yeah, but
I
you
don't
were
even
playing
think it's
something
Gage's
real.
best deck.
Gage, is this the version that has the trap card in it, or no? Because that was like hit. It was hit after that, right?
Well, actually, this was right before after you guys banned it. I was able with a legacy ticket to get the trap card,
And then
So
it was
this
still
doesn't have the trap
playable. Like
card.
what the fuck?
Yeah, but we had to play like Breath of Acclamation and shit like
Yeah,
that.
but I
so
think
it was
you were
really
still
like
beating
scraping the
us,
bottom of the
like-
barrel. Okay, I think I
Well,
have
because it
this
was
deck.
week 1. You all were playing like PP
No,
deck, and he was
he
playing
got
the deck
this
he
like
just played.
mid-season. He was kicking our ass.
Oh, I'm saying week 1 of the new cycle.
Oh, yes. That'll do it. I'm sorry,
We
you
should
just
do,
activated. Is this
We
a
should do
soft?
Saga Bad Stars after this, where we play our worst decks, and Farfa doesn't even need to craft anything else.
I think we just kind of glazed over this. Did
Oh,
anyone
you've been
else
sitting
not
on that
know
one,
that
big guy.
Stars Align
The
wasn't
stars, it's a
once
soft once per turn. Yeah.
Like, are you serious?
It's actually not a soft once per turn. It's a soft once per turn and a soft twice
Twice per turn. Dude,
Do you guys watch epic rap battles of history?
Fantastic. It's aged really well,
Hans
actually. People that can watch it.
Schreichner.
like that's
No,
all I've seen
I-
is that little intro that people share online. So I don't know if that's like a good representation.
It's always
of
weirded
it.
me out that like it was supposed to be two historical figures facing off, and then by episode 2 they're like, and here's Master Chief from video game.
Well, he's pretty
like-
well known in the Master Chief universe, the Halo
Historically?
universe.
Yeah, he's a historical figure within Halo.
Yeah, video game historic.
This
This is
is
just legal, isn't it?
8,000.
By the way,
This is over 8,000. Yeah, this is like Omega
Wow.
Death.
dude,
wow.
what the fuck?
I guess
Gage's
I
deck
should've
is.
played a little bit.
Yeah, should have did something, bro.
Yeah.
Ah.
I had a Forbidden Chalice that I think I could have flipped on the Aratama to still keep my board empty, but
Oh,
if you already had the
Chalice
Sakitama, I don't think it matters.
It's like
Dude,
Sakitama.
imagine you led me to
double
the end phase 2
field.
and I got to resolve double Power Spot, double Milky Way too. What the fuck do you even do? Like,
Is that the
that's
be-
I mean,
crazy.
That's up there. Okay, let's see your guys' best Saga decks in the chat. I'm curious where you took these from.
Like I said, mine was from season 6, episode 9. This is where mine came in. It was either this or the Gate Guardian deck. That was the other one that I was gonna pick.
The
The
Gate
Cashier
Guardian
Gate
deck was totally fraudulent, by the way.
It was
Like,
fun.
It did well, but it was definitely not like, it wasn't even a top 5 that season. Everyone
Okay,
played
you
like a
didn't have to
monkey
play
I, like,
against
liked
it.
You
The
know,
Goatee deck.
Farfa, I was giving you a lot of shit. This actually does look like a best of all possible worlds deck.
Yeah, it has
I
Smashing
probably would've
Ground
picked
and
this, too.
Memory of an Adversary. So those are.
Isn't Memory
But
of an
it's also-
Adversary a starter deck card?
So
He's
is
got week
Smashing
1
Ground, yeah.
cards in his deck.
But it's also functionally constructed
Ritual Beast. No, this was crazy
Free
in our
support,
season.
yeah.
Like it was it just won every game, I'm pretty sure.
This deck is so fucking good. I can't
Even with one
Pick up the
Kanahawk? Does
staples.
it work with one Kanahawk?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
less
you actually
consistent.
only
I
ever
just
needed one Kanahawk, which is why the
Yeah.
limit was weird. The thing the limit fucked up was you couldn't play through a Solemn Strike. This list looks good. It's quite good, for sure. It's quite strong. I like
Chaos
it.
Yeah,
Hunter?
Orcus
I
is
see
crazy.
some kaijus in here. What were you guys? Did you need the kaijus in that season? What were you up against all the time?
Yeah,
my
so
God.
the season that Joseph and I played was the one where I went into the kaiju pack and I pulled 2 interrupted kaiju slumbers. So the whole season was just like, yeah, I got 2 Tsuchinoka, 2 Jackalope, 2 Nessie, Bigfoot. I mean, it was just danger kaiju the season. It was a lot of. This was also the most powerful Fabled season, which I did consider
Fabled.
taking, but
Fable.
all
And
right.
then, yeah, my Shinobird deck is just
The Shinobirds. No,
not
the
much to say about it.
Shinobirds.
It's so crazy. Like,
You all just saw this Goatee deck. I actually, looking back, I was comparing this with the one from the actual final. I think this is better than the one I played in the finale because
yeah.
between this and the finale, you banned all the good trap cards. So, like, I was playing, like, a third Paces that I had picked up, a more expansive Ice Jade setup, but, like, I had a Gimmer Agrind.
Wrap it up,
All
wrap
right,
it up,
comment
wrap it up. I gotta
section.
go.
Let us know which deck you think is the best deck of all time in Master Saga. Was it one of the ones we brought
I think
today?
it's Doug's Salad
And
deck.
why it's
Where
mine.
the fuck is Doug's Salad deck?
I don't think
for
the salad
salad
deck
too, but
is
that's too new, maybe.
versatile. No, I honestly think the Orcus deck is. The salad deck can definitely brick, and I think it's a lot worse going second than the Orcus one
Sure.
was. So that's why I took that one. But let us know in the comments which decks you liked, which decks you thought we should have played. We'll see you later. Don't forget to sign up for War Thunder using my links in the description below or the pinned comment to get a huge free bonus pack, including the exclusive Eagle of Valor decoration, 100,000 silver lions, 7 days of premium account, and more.